concerning crime
Yeah.
and addiction.
Yeah.
Give us a little bit more about the correlation of crime to addiction
Yeah.
and what percentage of men and women entering the DC Department of Corrections were addicted.
Well, roughly half. And why was that? That was because they needed money to do this. And one of the ways they get money was selling drugs, and another way was criminal behavior to get the money for the drugs.
Sterling, this morning you were arrested for tampering with an auto. Do you understand the charges against you?
Yes, sir.
What were you doing this morning at that time?
Well, I was trying to get me some money so I could get me a fix, because I was kind of sick this morning and I didn't have my shot when I woke up.
How long you been using drugs?
3 years.
What are you using?
I use heroin.
The drug use changes a person. When a person is addicted, and they have, I think about it as a hijacked brain, and what that brain is hijacked to do is to prioritize the drug use and to minimize the negative consequences. So it's like the person has been hypnotized to think that I have to have that, those drugs, I have to have that. It takes over and it changes the people's behavior, and they become focused just on getting the drugs and doing whatever they need to get those drugs. So it both feeds on people who are impulsive, and it creates a behavior that includes crime and criminal behaviors like robbery and burglary and drug sales, but other things too. It's a corrupter of the soul, the addiction is. And that's why recovery is a beautiful thing. The person who has been addicted when in recovery, when they're not using and go to AA meetings and NA meetings and things like that, they're a different person than they were when they were using.
Another lecture approach is to use ex-addicts. Gina, a former heroin addict, is able to involve the students in an atmosphere of free exchange by being totally candid about her past.
I was a prostitute for about 3 years, and I could not do it unless I was loaded. You understand? Like the periods, like if I cleaned up and I was on the natch, say, and if I needed money, nobody could give me enough money to do something like that. But when I was on heroin, like I told you before, it kind of insulates you so that you don't feel, your true feelings. Things are kind of removed from you. So I'm just here to say, look at me.